Okay, we're saying g'day from Western Australia. You got Nick Underwood here from Western Four-Wheel Driver. We're just about to head out into the bush in the brand new Y62 Patrol. It's the big V8 petrol out of Nissan that should have been here about 4 years ago. So let's see how it plays in the bush. Alright, I'm used to charging through this stuff, but we got to look after this beast, but we'll give it a shot, see how it goes in the whoop-de-doos and the crossovers. Just winding across a ditch now, and we've got a back wheel in the air, we've got a back wheel right in the air at this point in time, but she's still quite stable. We go around, see if we can get up this hill, see how the traction goes. Should be a piece of cake in a 5.6. Look at that. I think we better go back and do that again. Right, underneath the bonnet and underneath all that plastic you got a big 5.6 litre V8 petrol motor. Same one that the Nissan use in the V8 supercars in Australia. It pumps out 298 kilowatts of power and 560 newton meters of torque, which is pretty good. This thing goes like a cut snake, but if you're looking for a diesel, you're going to have to wait a while because there's no diesel on the horizon, so it's petrol or nothing. Okay, behind this big motor is a constant four-wheel drive 7-speed auto box. It's a Tiptronic, which is good, and it's also switchable to all-mode four-wheel drive, so you've got the best of both worlds. Keeping everything on the road underneath, you've got double independent wishbone suspension front and back, and this is supported by a West Australian kinetic system which deactivates the sway bars. Out the back, when you drop the seats down, you've got over 3,000 litres of cargo space. In the cockpit, and as befitting a $125,000 car, the TIL shows off real Napa leather, heated vented seats, sat-nav and electric everything. As I said, this is push button everything. Look at that. And unless you don't have a reach like a sick giraffe, presto. How cool's that? And lock. Thank you. Right, this big motor's pushing along 2.8 tonnes of vehicle. That's pretty heavy in any man's terms. Nissan says that it'll run at 14.28 litres per 100 k's. Whoa, love these electric seats. Well folks, in America they call this the Armada, and I reckon that says it all. It's a big beast. It's 200mm longer than the 200 series. That's better. And I like it. It's got a lot of power. You put the foot down, it's as smooth as a baby's bum. And it goes everywhere. It's a big car, so you know you're still going to get a wheel in the air, but it feels quite capable. I'd like to see a bit more lift in it. And I think if you were going to fork out 125 grand on road for this, you probably wouldn't want to scratch it too much. But then if you're a multi-millionaire, it doesn't really matter, does it? It'll tow a horse float, it'll tow your boat, and it'll get you where you want to go. If you want to know any more about this great car, check it out in the next edition of Western Four-Wheel Driver magazine, or have a look at it in the flesh at the Four-Wheel Drive and Adventure Show starting in Sydney, Adelaide and Perth around about October, November this year.